It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Beth Smith at Edward Jones and by ProMed Ambulance Services. They've been called the first successful Midwestern R&B group. The Spaniels, or as Wolfman Jack would say it, the Spaniels, are best known for their 1954 hit Goodnite, Sweethart, Goodnight. The group formed in 1952 at Roosevelt High School in Gary, Indiana as Pookie Hudson and the Hudson Airs. A little over a year later, they changed their name to the Spaniels, and in April 1953 became one of the first artists to sign with VJ Records. The group recorded Baby It's You, their initial release, on May 5th, 1953. Released in July, the song reached number 10 on the R&B charts later that September. Some historians consider Pookie Hudson, real first name Thornton, to be the first frontman of a vocal group because the Spaniels pioneered the technique of having the main singer solo at his microphone, while the rest of the group shared a second microphone. The other members were Ernest Warren, Willie C. Jackson, Opal Courtney Jr., and Gerald Gregory. In the spring of 1954, Goodnight, Sweetheart, Goodnight, which featured Gregory's harmonica-like bass lines, hit number 24 on Variety's pop chart and rose to number 5 on Billboard's R&B chart. Cover versions of the song would be recorded by the McGuire sisters, Johnny and Jack, and even Sha Na Na, among others. In fact, the song reached number 8 on the Cashbox Top 50. In a tandem ranking of the McGuire sisters, Sonny Gale, the Spaniels, Johnny and Jack, Ella Baybor's, and Gloria Mann and Carter Ray's versions with the McGuire sisters and Sonny Gale's versions marked as bestsellers. The Spaniels played regularly at the Apollo, the Regal, and other large theaters via the Chitlin circuit. For years, the Spaniels were the top-selling vocal group for the VJ label. The group broke up when the label went bankrupt in 1966, but 3 years later the group reformed. They would split up again a little over a year later. An entirely new generation was exposed to the group's music when Goodnight, Sweetheart, Goodnight was featured prominently in American Graffiti and 3 Men and a Baby. 2 Spaniels groups later performed simultaneously, one in Washington, D.C., and the original group still based in Gary, Indiana. The D.C.-based group with Pookie Hudson and Joe Herndon appeared on the 1999 PBS special Doo-wop 50. As of 2023, all the original members are deceased. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.